Hey guys, I'm Dov, and today I'm back with more Total War Warhammer 2 online action. Today we're back with the High Elves and the Wood Elves, going to be taking a look at a 2v2. We're taking the Elfin Alliance against an Empire force that has fallen to chaos. They've fallen to the taint, I suppose. General of the Empire here, joining forces with Archie, the Ever-Chosen, against the Elfin Alliance. So let's go ahead and take a look at the builds here. Black Iron Battle is going to be leading the Wood Elves here. He's got the Glady up on the Eagle and a Spellsinger Lore of Life. 2 Wildwood Rangers form a backline, 2 Way Watchers, and 2 Glade Guard with Hagbane tips. Got a front line of Eternal Guard with shields. One of them is the Winterheart Guard Regiment of Renown. We've also got the Firebark Elders in the center, looking very, very sweet. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Wood Elf force. For myself, I've got just High Elf Spearmen scattered around. We've got 3 units of Dragon Princes, 2 hidden in the woods, or all 3 actually hidden in the woods here. Alariel the Radiant up in the air, and of course the Illyrian Reavers. We've got 2 Illyrian Reaver Archers, 3 Illyrian Reaver Archers that is, and then the Heralds of the Wind. I also failed to mention there's some Glade Riders with Hagbane tips here. Everyone pouring their fire into these Demigryph Knights. So we actually have 3 units of Demigryph Knights, all with shields, interestingly enough, and no halberds. We've got a line here of Chosen with great weapons. In fact, Archaon's army is just Archaon, a line of Chosen with great weapons, and then he's got these 2 Chaos Feral Manticores, which have been ranked up to rank 9, to give them actually reasonably decent leadership and actually decent combat stats as well. Mortar, line of swordsmen here. We've got some spearmen with shields, a couple of blocks of handgunners, some more spearmen with shields there. Then, of course, the General of the Empire and a bright wizard. So, it looks like there are some demis with halberds in the back here as well. So let's kick the battle into full gear. You can see right off the bat we're going to be starting the skirmish phase. Archaon cresting up the hill here. He's going to take some shots, as do those demis. The demis, of course, this variant at least do have shields, so they're going to be somewhat resistant to this fire, but if they turn away and try and run in the other direction, these Way Watchers in particular, once they get in range, will unleash some pretty devastating damage there. You can see some volleys going down, not quite making solid contact yet, but there a couple of volleys make really good contact with that unit of Demigryph Knights. They're being poisoned, they're being shot at, so definitely an unfortunate situation there. Mortar's going to be popping off shots. And yeah, the elves going to be rolling up the hill here. These Heralds of the Wind looking very, very sweet. I love the green color scheme as well on the High Elves. Looks very fresh and limey. But anyway, it fits in quite well with the Wood Elves as well, of course, when you're teaming up. But yeah, we're going to unleash an Overcast Tempest from Alariel on these 2 Chaos Feral Manticores. It does manage to hit both of them, and it's going to be doing some solid damage and allowing us to kind of pin them in place, more or less, unleashing some fire into those handgunners, and they're definitely returning fire. Already taken some losses on my Illyrian Reavers here. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty bad trade, especially once those Way Watchers get involved. This block of handgunners definitely taking some terrible fire here. Very unfortunate situation. There's just a lot of elves shooting in. You can see the Chosen are starting to move up. Looks like they're going to be pushing things forward a little bit here. Burning Head going down, trying to burn out some of these Way Watchers, but it looks like it was misaimed a little bit there. An unfortunate circumstance, but yeah, the Chosen are going to get in here, just absolutely clean the house of these Eternal Guards, no problem. But we've got an engagement happening up in the air here. Alariel and this Glady going to town on these Feral Manticores here with all sorts of missile support. Obviously, the Elf ladies should be able to take down these Manticores without too much issue. Alariel's got the healing, of course, and there is that Spellsinger as well. Very nice Flamestorm, actually double Flamestorm. Oh man, that Flamestorm just deleted that unit of Way Watchers. And here comes this one, gonna cleave through those Eternal Guard, but then turn around and also do a lot of damage to those Chosen with halberds and those swordsmen there, so a little bit of friendly fire, and oh man, is that another Flamestorm? Holy cow, just unleashing all the columns of fire here. Speaking of columns, these Demigryph Knights going to try and punch through here. get to my back line, but we do have some Dragon Princes in reserve here. Looks like another Burning Head going to be going down there, and despite the fact that these Way Watchers have taken quite a bit of damage, they're still online, still firing. We have taken some damage up in the air, but the Glady and the Lario going to be taking down that Manticore, so it definitely fought to the end though, which is a testament to those chevrons unleashing the Star of Averlorn here to heal up these Eternal Guard, the Winterheart Guard actually, and some Spearmen as well, and a Dwellers below. So, oh no, that wasn't a Dweller, it's just an Awakening of the Wood. But anyway, very cool stuff. At this point, it's going to be pretty tough for the Chaotic Alliance to come back. You can see Wildwood Rangers kind of dragging these Chosen down. We're cycling around with the Dragon Princes as much as possible as well. Arcane and Forging going down on Archaon, increasing his recharge times and doing some nice single target damage as well. And yeah, you can see Elfish Archers still online here, still firing downhill, no problem, trying to take out that Bright Wizard there. Not sure what happened to the General of the Empire, but got some Dragon Princes back here to clean up the mortars. We are tied up a little bit with spears right now, but cavalry force of High Elves and the Wood Elves here definitely doing quite well. The Demigryph Knights have punched through though, trying to get on my Illyrian Reavers, but we're able to kite away there, and then these guys are going to find themselves a little bit overexposed as there are just archers shooting in from all sides, and we do have some Dragon Princes running a bit of an intercept here as well, so the Lime Princes mixing it up with the Demis, mix of Demis with halberds and without. The Demis with halberds will obviously do much better here. But yeah, my Dragon Princes are having to be sacrificed a little bit. They're taking some damage. A little bit unfortunate, but Lariel's still online here. Balance power still relatively close, all things considered, especially because we've taken a lot of damage, like on the Lariel herself, but there's no more threats up in the air, really. There are some Empire handgunners who could potentially come back and lay down some fire, but they're so far not being microed. Speaking of not being microed, got a couple of High Elf Spearmen just kind of chilling in here in Forgotten Reserve, we'll call it, but yeah. Lime Princess just kind of ping-ponging around, taking down these Demigryph Knights. Another Awakening of the Wood, proccing that map-wide Life Bloom. Forgot what it was called for a moment there, but yeah. Man, the Wildwood Rangers, not a unit you get to see too often, but they'll do alright. Obviously, Chosen, ooh, a nice Burning Hit coming down there. Chosen will do very well against them, but they should be able to do okay, at least take some kills off the Chosen, and you can see they are being worn down over time, despite how elite these Chosen are. They're just being charged and, you know, cut from every side, and the fact that there's so few of them makes it relatively rough. You can see a Star of Averlorn going down on these Dragon Princes, trying to finish off these Demigryph Knights. We've got these Spearmen finally getting involved here. Dragon Princess trying to pin in Archaon here, maybe do a bit of damage, and allow these Way Watchers to fire in. This group of, this tiny group of Way Watchers shooting this little gap here. Might do a little bit of fire at the end of the day. Ooh, those guys will definitely do some friendly fire. But it's probably worth it to take down the Lord of the End Times here. And we are doing some solid damage. I'm going to pull my Dragon Princess away because we're taking some friendly fire, but at this point Archaon's taken enough damage that we should be able to finish him off. Ooh, a nice fireball, almost finishing off a Lariel there, but she's still, you know, relatively low risk up in the air. There's not really a lot else to threaten. The handgunners are coming back at this point, but we should be able to collapse. The Dragon Princess is going to be charging downhill. Ooh, looks like they actually changed their targeting here to these 3 Chosen. Man, these guys are true heroes of the Ruinous Powers, but yeah, they're going to get charged down here and taken out. And at this point, it's going to be victory for the Elves. You can see very bloody battle, though. There's state troops and Elves and Chosen all over the field. This General of the Empire here going to be shown the error of his ways, and hopefully he'll turn from chaos, although more likely he's just going to get executed by a witch hunter once he returns back to the Empire. So very fun stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. We'll just kind of soak up a few more cinematics as these Dragon Princes kind of bring it home here. Firebark Elders providing that nice fire resistance, which, and with that, these Dragon Princes are probably at close to 100% fire resistance. 95% fire resistance on Dragon Princes with the Firebark Elders there. So our opponents there bringing the Lore of Fire. Actually, it didn't really use it against the Dragon Princes, but would have been very ineffective overall. Fun battle. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Wood Elves and High Elves definitely synergize quite well together. High Elves can bring heavier units, where the Wood Elves tend to bring more lighter units. And the Wood Elves also have more cheaper options, allowing you to go pretty wide, and Eternal Guards are just super cost effective in a lot of situations. So Definitely like this alliance. Pretty thematic too for Alariel. I feel like to be working with the Wood Elves. You guys let me know. You guys who are a little more well versed in the lore than I am. Let me know if that is thematic or not. But I feel like it is. I mean, she has the tree units in her roster at the very least. So anyway, fun stuff. If you take a look at the breakdown here, Dragon Princess all picked up an XP chevron, did quite well. These Illyrian Reavers have been cheved up before the battle, so you know, no real surprises there, but they definitely did their part. Black Iron's Way Watchers definitely did quite well, took down some high-value targets. Eternal Guard definitely took some losses to the Chosen. That's where a lot of these kills came from, but they held the line long enough for the Anvil to come in with the Dragon Princess, and for the Way Watchers, of course, to get their work done. Firebark Elders just have such a high melee defense, and the fact that they're not weak to fire makes them such a tanky unit. Very good choice. And the Glade Riders also did quite well, shooting into some different engagements. So for the Empire player, the Demigryph Knights ended up being a little bit of a wasted investment. I would have liked to have seen maybe more Reichsguard or changed them out for Demigryph Knights with halberds. But overall, very fun battle. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you do like this sort of content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button, so every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you once again for watching, and we'll see you next time.